Good morning. All right, so I'm thinning my carrots out. I've got 2 big rows of carrots. I've been told I have to thin them, so I'm gonna leave this left side as is, and I'm gonna thin this right side and see how they come out. The carrots are just babies, but they smell and taste delicious. Some of them are, I think like this is probably the biggest one I've got here. And then all the way to where they're basically just, where is it there? Little tiny things. Some of them break. You see how tiny that is? So I'm thinking it's good to get these ones out to give the other ones room, but we'll see. They definitely look handled. I have had no rabbit, no pests. Thank God I haven't had any issues with that, but I also haven't touched any of these. These smell strong once you start pulling them. So my fear is, or my thought is that, man, if I start thinning these out like this, it might draw in pests and rabbits. And I have seen, we have slugs down here. I can't find any right this moment, of course, but I've seen some slugs. They're not actually eating anything. They seem to just be kind of there. So that's interesting. But this is definitely a lot more difficult than I thought it would be. Just trying to get to the ones you want to pull out and the ones which you want to leave, and trying to make sure you get your weeds out of there while I'm in there. And yeah, but you can see, I mean, some of them, not much there. That's still a good little bite. And because this is just our own home garden, I will be we'll be eating all this, and the rest, the greens and stuff. We get our worms today, so we're gonna be starting a worm compost in a bathtub, and I will be feeding these greens to them. Anything that we don't eat is gonna be, well, that they can, it's gonna go to them. So that's what we're doing. We'll check back in a couple days, I guess, to see how these are going. There we go, yeah. See, so most of them are about that size. And some of these I could probably leave. I want to see if I can get a little bit bigger ones. And like I said, I'm just going to thin this row, and we'll see how it goes. You can totally tell the difference in a thin row and the not thin row. It might be hard to tell in video, but I can tell a big difference. So I guess we'll see. Everything else is looking great. Cucumber coming in really strong. Snap peas, salads, onions. All of our leafy green salads here. Interesting, this one row just didn't germinate too well. So it's definitely those seeds, and it's too bad because they're really good. See, I got a volunteer squash or something. Cardinal Batavia. So they're really good. The greens came in really well. Those are salad bowl lettuce. And then the red sales came in pretty well too. They're so good, so delicious. But everything else is just growing and growing. So our broccolini over there, which is not Asian cabbage, but broccolini is looking good. Tomatoes are coming up decently. And my volunteer squash or something are coming up real well. So I'm gonna leave them because they're big and healthy, and I want to see what they are. Right now they're not in the way of anything. So my lettuce is growing around them fine. And the next couple weeks I'll be pulling out lettuce and putting in probably peppers in here anyways. So anyways, happy gardening, God bless, and back to my carrots.